Welcome back to my steel can cutting. I got all the big ones done. They're on the back of my mower. That one there I didn't do, but I just left it there on the ground for now. I'll do that later because I found it down in that pile of my wagon. I got all these together. All the big ones with little ones inside of them. Some of them got 3 cans in the one. It's trying to save room. I already cut 4 of them onto my 4th blade so far. I'll probably go through maybe 6 blades, maybe 5.5 at the most. Depends on how much I'm doing. So if I do it really fast, I use up more blades, but if I take my time cutting them, I'll use up less blades. So the faster you do it, the more blades you'll use up because you're going faster. What tears them up the most are cans like this. It's better to have cans more like this one. They don't have them little double lip right here. It'll be easier to cut through a single lip than it is a double lip. And this is what the little cans look like after I flatten them out. I'd rather do this than taking up the whole 55-gallon drum of steel cans like this, and I take up less room doing it this way. Otherwise, I just cut the bottoms all off. Cut all the bottoms off, and I can flatten them like this, but it'll be more skinnier. It'll be half this size. About half of this will be flattened like paper. But otherwise, I'm just gonna continue doing like I've been doing. That's the little one. And I do pull all these off too and put them in my bucket. That all adds up. I'll show you how I level these all out. It's about the same way I do the big ones, but just a little bit smaller and take up less room. A little hard with these here because I got them double lip. Kind of hard to open them up. Until you break them like that. And once you break that lip, it's easier to peel them open. Now I know some of you gonna be saying, wear gloves, so it's gonna cut you. Well, I don't care if I wear gloves. Or I don't like wearing gloves very often. Because I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. So these other ones, like this one, it's pretty easy to unfold. You just unfold like paper really fast. But the one with the double lip takes a little bit to unfold. And this one's back to the double mouth again. I just do it until it breaks. Some of these are old and rusty because I found them on the side of the road, which is fine. But they're all edged up by weight. And you can tell as I got them all like this. All these here with the little ones inside, these on the outside are gonna be longer than the one on the inside. How you know? Because you can do it like this. From one side to the other. And you see how much more it is. So you're gonna have at least 2 different piles of these or more. Probably more because some of these here, like on the inside, this one's gonna be even smaller. This one here is gonna be this size. This one's gonna be even smaller. And this one here is gonna be this size. Same with all these other ones. That's that size, this one's this size. Some of them got a bubble butt. I call them bubble bottom, whatever you want to call them. Because they're starting rainwater over the years. A lot of them don't have that. Like this one does too. I can beat them back in, but why I do that, it's just gonna be in my way when I chop them. Cut them off. So yeah, that's what I'm normally doing. And there's many more down there. I have 3 cans. Some of them might have 4 because I have smaller cans like that inside of them. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing for the next few hours or more. So that won't fit in there, but yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and cut this one just to show you how much smaller the rope that is going to be. So I'm gonna cut it with my grinder. Continue washing and turn the sound down. And don't mind the loud noise. So here we go. Start your engine. And how you know where to cut them at, you can look down inside here of them. And you can see where the line is. On the inside. You can see where the line is. Right down in here. Where it's got that little bubble line right here. Right here is where that line's gonna be at. All the way around. That's gonna be the top of the... Point it out some more. Got so much junk in it. So if you see down in there, right about there at the end of my tip of my screwdriver, forehead, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be right where my fingers at on both sides. So that's where the inside, or where you cut it on the outside, all the way around. I'll show you once I'm done. So once again, turn the sound down, continue watching, or use the fast forward until when you see I'm done. So that's where the bottom of it is. Don't matter if that's cut or the different angle or not. The reason why that's the bottom, because you can see where I cut into the part of the other part or the bottom. That's why it looks pretty even all the way across. And it's all how you hold the grinder too. That goes down there. And sometimes you can find where the line is on these, but if not, just pick a spot and cut it. Find a spot and cut it in half. Just gotta be careful, because sometimes it'll still be warm and hot. And just unfold it. Turn it, flip it around. You can do the same thing the opposite way. And that's the little one. And you can see the difference from the size on this one, how short it is, and how skinny it is, and how short it is long way. Same way with this one. Put it up against the side here, even with one side, and that's how much shorter it is with this one. Yeah, that one, I'm gonna have three, at least maybe 4 piles of different sizes of cans here. If I wanted to, I can stick with one size and do it all that way. But if I do it like this, I can get them done faster. And if I want out of room, I can always put it on the footstool or foot peg in the middle on both sides of the lawnmower, like I did with the big long round one, until I get the wagon done. Once I get the wagon unloaded, and there's all the blades, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And that one I can kind of use. And then the other one down there, I can still got some little bit of life left on it. But yeah, I gotta go through all this. Take out all the big ones. And what I was talking about with the cans that had lines on it right there, that's where they welded them together before they pass it on down to the next person. So every can you see right there on the inside, there'll be a mark on the outside as well. Every can that you see them on. The rest of them that don't have them, you just take the gas and just cut it where you want it, and just unfold. Like all these here, got lines on them. So yeah, and then the other short ones I'm gonna have are these. How I know these are metal, steel, so just stick right to my magnet. And it sounds like steel when it hits each other. All these are old, rusted up ones I'm not gonna deal with. They are way rustier than that one there. Could have been in the ground too long. And I'm not worth my time doing it. It breaks up really easy like that. A lot of them are in there where that's what it looks like. So if you like watching my videos doing this, feel free to watch every one of them. I keep you up to date to do more. Thanks for watching. And hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.